Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano chart and the Bitcoin chart, and we start straight away. It won't be a long video because, to be honest, since the last update today not much has happened, but I know a lot of you guys would like to have their daily ADA content, and yeah, happy to do that. And also we add obviously this Bitcoin analysis always to it in the beginning, which gives you an idea of the whole market and how that could develop. So what we currently see here is that Bitcoin has made a new low, obviously. Yesterday that was, I think, where we came down even a little bit lower as expected, but that was here. Yeah, that was here to 55k, but this was not really sustainable yet. So at the moment we are still sort of in the limbo here in the yellow area, and the market does not make any sign of a reversal to the upside yet. So what we need to really get an understanding or get an idea of when this correction could be over, we need a first small 5-wave structure to the upside. Now we haven't seen that yet. We need a small 5-wave structure to the upside on which the market could then build on, but we don't see it yet. Yeah, we don't see it yet, and therefore I would still expect that we further go into the yellow area here, maybe in that lower half again, and maybe with a more sustainable move or a stronger correction down there, maybe even down to 53.8k or 53.9k. What remains to be said, this is a critical support line based or as per the Elliott Wave method and the counts. If we go below 53.8k, then we have to talk about a slightly bearish scenario, which I will talk about in more detail later today in the next update video. At the moment, you know, we're gonna wait, and there are some cryptos which are really suffering today, and some other cryptos are doing really well today, and we've covered them all on this channel. However, you know, Bitcoin at the moment sort of still doing sideways move, and I expect a little bit more of a move into the downside again, because this is still a corrective pattern, still in a corrective move here, and we have not seen a first sign of a new 5-wave structure to the upside. Cardano remains in the area in which we were this morning already, UK time, at the 167 level. You can see that here. We're making basically a triangle here, a rectangle pattern that could become, which would indicate a possible continuation to the downside. So again here, according with Bitcoin, we could see another small sell-off, and I talked about that before. So far no sign, whatever you want to interpret in here, there is no sign yet of a reversal. Overall, the higher level patterns here, they predict a return into the bullish mode soon, but overall yet we are still again in a corrective mode, pretty much like Bitcoin, and I would expect a further deep dive into the yellow box, but again, that was expected. I've been talking about a reversal being imminent potentially at some point within this yellow box. Now we are still in the yellow box, so this scenario is all still valid, and I still believe in it, and I still think that for all new viewers as well, when we go up here, we'll reach prices of at least 450. Actually, I would say a little bit higher, maybe around the $5 mark. Now again, that will also be a bumpy ride, but as we know Cardano, it can move very quickly, and it happens time and time again. People who don't know Cardano, they always think it's a shit coin or whatever when prices are going down, but we had it all before, and then people buy in at all-time highs, which, you know, as I say, never buy at an all-time high. People do it, and you can't blame that on Cardano. This is just what the market is doing, and these waves behave as they do. And it's nothing unusual that you see here on the Cardano chart. There are many other cryptos, as I said, that do the same thing. And this is not an unusual pattern. You've seen it before. We have seen it with Block at the moment on a shorter term time frame, massively overextended away from the moving averages, coming down in a long correction. Now it's starting to pick up again, Block, for example, and Cardano will do that as well soon, you know. And, you know, we see here more complex moves emerging, and cryptos finally starting to decouple themselves from Bitcoin a little bit, and yeah, Cardano is also gonna do that in my view. So yeah, if we zoom out, you know, we've done the same thing as we did before, and so I expect here in the yellow target box, these are the key support levels that we expect for the current wave move, from that larger wave 1 to a wave 2 down here. That's fully expected. Did talk about it before, and I still expect we are in a larger wave 3, 1, 2, and 3, which we haven't completed yet, which is a move to the upside. Basically what you see here, this first leg up, until the end of August. This was a first part of wave 3. Now we're coming down, and now we are going to complete that wave 3. This is what the market is doing. This is what waves are doing, and everybody who is familiar with Elliott Wave theory and the method, yeah, can interpret that. That's what I see here in the charts. Yeah, you can come to your own conclusions. I can only tell you what I see here, and I can only apply the rules based on the Elliott Wave method. Use other indicators as well, of course, but overall, at the moment, the other indicators all point a little bit further to the downside. We're below all moving averages. The MACD is selling off, and also the RSI is in the bearish range. So yeah, a little bit further move to the downside potentially expected here for Cardano before we finally reverse here. And we could even come down to that 145 level down there at the lower end of the target box. So hopefully you liked that update. Oh, by the way, before we finish here, ADA BTC, just to give you a quick update, still within the descending wedge. Yeah, so still within here. No need to panic, haven't broken out of that descending wedge, which is possibly also why Cardano isn't currently selling off more. It's holding that level because even though there isn't really a technical level where we're currently, but we hold the 167 because Bitcoin isn't moving really. And if we want to hold within this descending wedge, it's holding this level at the moment. So waiting for possibly a Bitcoin to sell off, for ADA also to move down a little bit more. So again, hopefully you liked that update. It's never good or never great for a creator, you know, or whatever, for me to make an update video on a coin which is currently going down. But again, I keep you informed, keep you updated, and believe still that we will see here that reversal. There's nothing has happened with that would take me, you know, make me think otherwise. And again, as I said before, the eToro FUD is just FUD. You know, it's a small exchange, really not that meaningful for cryptos anyway, and it's only for the US customers of that cryptocurrency exchange. So hopefully you liked that update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.